Okay, we're doing a tackle update because we got a lot of new stuff and new rods and reels, and yeah, we're gonna start with our reels, so here you go.
Alright, this is Jackson's Quantum Ultrex on an all-star graphite rod, 6 foot. And then here's my Abu Garcia Blue Max 6'6" medium heavy rod. Those are our rods, and stay tuned for our tackle boxes.
Wait, say the line. Like what line?
Oh yeah, this is 20-pound test braid, and this is red 12-pound test monofilament. Alright, this is all me and Jackson's tackle. As you can see, we have a lot of tackle. Start out with the lizard kit, Berkeley. Here are all the colored lizards that come in this kit. I haven't used these yet because I don't really use lizards until the springtime. Here's all of Jackson's flukes. He has 2 super flukes and some baby bass colored flukes. Next is some Stanley Ribbit frogs. We use those in hole 1, catch big bass on them. And then Berkeley Havoc, what are these called? Pit Boss crawfish. Then here are some just stick worms from Big Bite Baits. We wacky rig them, works pretty good. Next is some just a lot of colored U-tail worms from Zoom. They're 2 colors. And then some double tail finesse worms. They had 2 little trailers on them. They work pretty good. And then some watermelon candy finesse worms. Those were good at the golf course. Some Zoom chick worms. Here I have 2 colors. Jackson has 2 colors. And then some watermelon red speed worms. Next is all of Jackson's hooks. Another frog, some jigs in here, jig head hooks, perch hooks, some weights, panfish, baits, and all of our worm hooks, some treble hooks, and a booyah spinnerbait. Next is my tackle. Here are some UV worms from Zoom. Has the horny toad tail. Those are good topwater worms. Then Berkeley Realistics minnows. Some Yum Turbo frogs. Got some variety of frogs for you. And some ribbit frogs. My frogs. Teeny torpedo. 2 crawfish. A popper. Next is my stick worms, all the Cinco's type baits. Here's a swirl green, watermelon red, another swirl. These all came in a kit. I think there's one more. Yeah, one more color. Those are all the colors. I'll put them up later. And here are some Zoom trick worms. Here's the trick worm. And then some watermelon red finesse worms. Those are pretty good. And some pumpkin colored finesse worms. Let's put all that away. And then some, here are the flukes, all the jerk baits, type baits. Some cane thunder, watermelon red. Those are pretty good. Bass assassin flukes. And here's this like really weird, like brush hog type bait. It's really weird bait. I don't know what it's called. It's called a crawdad. It doesn't look like a crawdad at all. Baby bass colored super flukes, pumpkin spice, and white pearl. And here's another one. Those are, and one more. Those are all my flukes. Next are some Berkeley power worms, more Berkeley power worms, and some Berkeley minnows. Booyah buzz bait and a Booyah center bait. This got some jigs. Got 2 jigs. Little crankbait. Some Fat Alberts, brush hogs. Those are good. Next are all my hooks and weights. Here's my spit shots. All of my hooks. Some Crawfatty Berkeley Havoc baits. Watermelon candy, no, cotton candy U-tail worms. And then some hurricane grubs. Here's the grub. And then tequila sunrise colored powder worms. Those are pretty good. Okay guys, that's all of our tackle. Stay tuned for some fishing.